can't be. Why don't you get mad at me? Why don't you get mad like I thought that you would? Don't you hear me? I'm telling you that I'm pregnant. You don't understand. Aren't you going to ask me if I went to bed with a man or didn't? You're acting like a priest. Yes, you are.
Tell me, would you rather that I doubt your word?
No. No, of course not. I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. Why say what I want when everything that happens to me is what I don't want? Aren't you going to ask me how, huh? Aren't you going to ask me how I got pregnant, huh? Don't you want to know, huh? Huh? Don't you want to know how I became pregnant still a virgin? Because you don't think I'm making this up, do you?
No. You don't know what I'm thinking.
Well, I know I'm not Virgin Mary or anything like that, but I didn't do anything for this to happen to me. I swear I didn't.
But if you don't want to, you don't need to go into details, Juana. What for?
What do you mean, what for? Because I care, because to me it's important to clear this up with you, understand? Listen, since this happened to me, I have never felt such embarrassment with anyone, not even with my own grandma, because I wanted to be able to hold my head up high. Because I had nothing to be embarrassed about, because I didn't feel guilty about anything. But with you, it's different. With you, I feel the need to clear myself and clear things up with you because I don't want you to be different with me. I need to tell you what happened to me.
Juana.
No, please, let me, please. I need to explain things to you, to tell you how all this happened to me. How I got pregnant. I really need to see myself clean and pure in your eyes, you see. If not, then I would know that I lost it all.
Well, at this moment is the virgin girl herself, who is inside there right now talking to my boss in his office.
Gee, and do you think Mauricio already knows about?
Oh boy, come on, don't pretend with me now, because I know you well. What's the gossip now?
I was just going for an appointment with a gynecologist. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I have to.
It's okay. I told you I would listen to you, so don't feel bad. Tell me.
Well, my mom gave me the name of the doctor. Dr. Pisate. It's a gynecological center, like a private clinic. I had never been there before. Oh, that place was such a mess. There were all these people, a bunch of women who wanted to know if they were going in or not. I should have been more alert.
Why?
Well, to be very honest, Mauricio, when you go to the doctors, you can't be thinking that you're going on a pleasure trip. You have to be more alert.
Yes, but I'm sure that what happened to you was not your fault.
You still don't know what happened to me.
Well, that is true, but whatever it was, it did happen, right?
Well, finally, it was my turn. And I went in together with this woman and a nurse. The nurse tripped and the files fell on the floor. They got mixed up. When the doctor came in, I thought that, well, since I didn't know him, I thought the doctor that came in was the right one, the one that was going to see me. Are you following, or did I lose you already?
I follow.
Well, it turns out that the doctor that was to examine me, well, I don't know what the exam it was, or exactly what it entailed, because it was the first time that I went to a place like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the doctor was in a hurry. I don't know, like he had an emergency somewhere else. Something was wrong with him. Well, that's when it all happened. It wasn't a normal gynecological exam. But he he inseminated me. And then you don't believe me, right? Because this sounds like the biggest lie.
I believe you. Totally and absolutely, Juana.
Really?
Of course I do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. This is the first time someone has believed me.
What's with all the mystery?
Shiva, show it to her. Come on.
It's not a good idea.
Even if you don't think it's a good idea, tell her all the same. Because it makes no sense to hide an unavoidable fact. She will find out all the same.
Yes, it's true. Tell her.
What? Okay, fine, but I don't know, really.
I believe you. I believe you completely because I know what you went through.
You're so good.
Do you remember what I told you that about the illness I had, that I was about to die?
Yes.
Well, I had to undergo very strong radiation and chemotherapy treatments. And well, one of the side effects was that I could become sterile. That's the reason why, if I ever wanted to have a child, I had to store my semen in the semen bank, awaiting fertilization. Well, when I got better, I spent a lot of time trying to have a child through artificial insemination.
Ironic, huh? And I got pregnant like that.
Yes, you got pregnant through that, yes.
Well, but you're going to keep trying, right? To have a child, I mean.
There was an accident at the bank that stored my semen, and all my samples got lost. That means that I will never be able to have a child through artificial insemination.
Oh, I'm so sorry, really, I am.
That is the reason why I would want you to, find out the whole truth.
What do you mean, the whole truth?
It's that I, at this very moment, know perfectly well what it means not to be able to become a father. And I think that, well, I think about the father of the child you are carrying, and I don't know, I feel that he feels the same way, right?
Hold on. What are you saying, Mauricio?
That thinking about all that has happened to you, wouldn't you want to know who the father of a child you're expecting is?
Oh, Rogelio, please!
My oh my. I like you even more when you show you have a temper. Very well. You stay on your side and I'll stay on mine.
Rogelio, please understand.
No, I understand. I understand perfectly well. It's the eternal teasing game. Yes, of course, I know. The man almost gets it. Almost. Then he flirts and he gets something. But at the moment of truth, who the hell do you think I am?
Rogelio, please try to understand.
But I do understand. I understand perfectly well. But let me remind you of something, Desiree. Just like I can be the most wonderful man to be of assistance to you, I can also be your biggest headache as well.
Rogelio, don't get like this. Be reasonable.
Well, pretty one, I am not. I will not be a disinterested and reasonable man when I have never done anything in my life without something in return.
Then you can forget about me, Rogelio. Just forget it. Because all my life I've been solving all my problems on my own. I'll deal with this by myself.
I see. Very well. I think you are quite aware that I am negotiating through my attorneys so that you gain access to those shares that belong to your husband. But if that's the case, there's no problem. I'll just talk to them and tell them to leave the matter aside. Finished.
Rogelio, don't do this to me. Okay, forgive me for what I said, okay? I know everything you've done for me, and I also know how much I need you.
Maybe I can help you find the baby's father.
Oh, no, Mauricio, no. Hold on a second. I don't want to know who the father is. I don't want to know. I don't care if this was a mistake or negligence. This happened to me alone. And whoever the father is, I don't want to know because he has nothing to do with me, okay?
But son,
No, Mauricio, because when I tell you he has nothing to do with me, it's because that's the case. There was no love. No mutual desire to have a child like I dreamed would happen to me in the future. No shared dreams. There was no life shared. And let's be clear about it. It would be terrible that with everything that was not, two people would come together now. It's absurd.
sometimes destiny finds rather funny ways of uniting two people.
Destiny? You tell me about destiny, please, Mauricio. You can't even talk to the stars. How can you tell me something about destiny when you don't even believe in that?
Well, it's not that I believe in that. I am trying to help you, Juana. I think it is very hard to be alone in this.
Well, alone, Mauricio. Alone. Because I started this alone. In a cold and empty room at the clinic. At that moment, my life was changing forever, Mauricio. My dreams were ending. My whole life was coming to pieces. Everything that I had worked so hard for was collapsing and I didn't even know it.
What about the child? When the child grows up, you don't think he should know who his father is?
Well, he will make that decision when he's old enough, Mauricio. I don't know. But really, for the baby's sake and mine, I don't want to know who the father is. In fact, if that man shows up, if he appears and tries to find me, to locate me, to contact me, I swear that I will disappear. I'll disappear and he'll never find me, not me or the baby, neither one of us.
If ever I should feel that I'm capable of having a relationship, and I think that it will be very easy to fall in love with you. Even though I know what I'd be putting at risk. Because you saw how Carlota reacted when she got suspicious.
My princess.
Oh, enough, Rogelio, enough. I need a little bit of time, please. Try to understand.
But what's with you? I don't understand what's gotten into you, Mauricio. Can't you see that I haven't even thought about going back to that clinic for that reason? I haven't gone to sue them or done anything for that reason?
In order not to face the father of the child?
Of course, but Mauricio, there's nothing to face. Let's be clear about that. There's nothing to face there. What happened to me was an accident. I suffered an accident. And well, I had to make a very difficult decision, which was to let the baby grow because I thought about not having him. And I realized that the baby was not to blame. It was not his fault. Everything I'm doing is for his sake. No one else's, for his sake.
I can see that it's impossible to convince you to find out who the father is.
Oh, Mauricio, please, let's forget that. That's over, period. Don't you see that? You really don't understand how I would feel?
How?
Mauricio, if that man shows his face, I would feel like forced, obliged to see him as the father of my child, see him. But why? If there was nothing between us.
thought I had lost my office. So, you two solved the world hanger already?
Rogelio, thank you for the advice you gave me. Now I know how to give a professional touch to the institutional relations. See ya.
And you? What's the matter?
It's now my turn, my dear father. Now is the time for you and I to talk. So, please.
I always dreamed of falling in love, you see? And that love would take everything with it. And now I have to settle for being together without any meaning. No, I won't accept it.
Maybe if you get to know him.
And the worst part is that love came into my life. And it came when everything was destroyed and a mess, and all I want now, Mauricio, is to have my baby and be left in peace. That's all I want. I don't want to be forced, Mauricio, and to be with a man who had nothing with me, and that's the reason I can't accept it. I can't understand it. And to make me believe that something might exist between us? No.
Make you believe?
Look, Mauricio, if that man comes and tells me that he feels something for me, I won't believe him. In fact, if he tells me that he feels something for my son, I won't believe him either. I won't believe anything that man tells me, not the smallest thing. I won't believe it, no.
Okay, fine, Juana. I shouldn't have talked about this. I shouldn't have brought up the subject.
You know what happens, Mauricio? It's just that you have for such a long time been wanting to have your own child. And I have him without asking for him. Like my grandma says, it's one thing to send the package and a very different thing to carry it. I'm carrying it, and it's true. It's difficult, but I'm carrying it, and I'm taking responsibility for it on my own because I want to do it alone.
Very well.
That's why I'm also ready for you to tell me that. Well, that I'm fired from my job.
What?
Let's be honest, Mauricio. Who cares for a pregnant employee?
I care very much.
All the employees will talk about you.
I don't care. Let them talk.
Mr. Mauricio, I'm sorry, but it's a call from the editorial in Miami. They say it's very urgent.
Please put the call through. I have to answer this call.
Yes. Well, I think I've taken enough of your time. Please forgive me. I know that you want me to stay. But think about it, okay? You should think about it some more.
Juana, did you know that Miss Enriqueta has been looking for you?
Oh, yes. I'll go. I think I'll go to the bathroom and then I'll go by her office and talk to her. Thank you.
Shiva, listen. The photographer has just left my boss's office, and instead of a virgin, she rather looked like Mary Magdalene, and her eyes were red from all the crying. Hey, Shiva, how can I know why? I imagine that my boss found out that she's pregnant and she fired her, right? Of course, Shiva.
Wani? Oh, Wani, where are you?
And why are you crying, huh? Why are you crying if there's nothing else to hide? Why are you crying? Everything's in the open, Juana, huh? If being with him seemed impossible before,
Now forget it, but how can I not adore you if instead of rejecting me, you lend me a hand?
Well, my child, I can see that you are proceeding with the adoption of that little boy, right?
Well, Mother, I've already decided. In fact, I would need your help to organize the party.
What party?
The party I'm going to throw to introduce Raphael to our friends.
Oh, so you're going to go public with this adoption?
Of course, Mother. I do everything right or I don't do it. As a matter of fact, I just thought of a wonderful idea.
What would that brilliant idea be?
To show Mauricio that I'm not against and that I'm not jealous of that girl. I'm going to ask her to be the one to take the pictures for the party.
Wani? Oh, I finally found you. Oh, come here, my friend.
Father, I don't understand you. I don't know how that... Excuse me. I don't know how Desiree is able to make someone like you lose your perspectives. I have started to believe that everything that happened to Francisco, you did to have her because you wanted to have her.
Alfredo, hold on a second. Just hold on. Now, excuse me, but I didn't quite understand. What did you mean by everything that happened to Francisco?
Well, you know, that is untraceable disappearance. And I know you've told me several times that he had nothing to do with that. But I have my doubts, Father. And now that I see how your special interest for Desiree grows daily, so do my doubts grow.
Very well, I'm sorry, Alfredo. You are my son, and I love you like that. But that is as far as you go with me. But if your doubts would have me forget about a woman of the caliber of Desiree, you can forget it.
Father, all I wanted was for you to reflect on this, that's all. But fine. If you want to crash, perfect. I'll respect your decision. But listen, you will also have to respect my decision.
Regarding what?
Regarding business. I will continue respecting you as my father, of course. But my loyalty will be to what my grandfather decides. At any rate, isn't he the boss? There's no way I'm gonna risk my head, more so put my head on a guillotine because you are delirious over a lady of the caliber of Desiree. Is that clear, my dear father?
I have to concentrate. In a few days, I have this meeting with the Miami people. Juana. And if he has your green eyes... What's the matter with you, Mauricio? Concentrate on what you are doing, please.
Mauricio, forgive me for entering without knocking.
It's okay, come in. What's the matter?
Well, it's just that I don't feel well.
Does it have to do with Rogelio? I don't know, did something happen because you were here in my office?
Mauricio, I already told you that I owe nothing to that man. So if you don't need me, I'd like to go home.
Fine, as you wish.
Thank you, Mauricio. Bye. Excuse me.
I have to be careful. I know Rogelio too well. And I know that he is capable of doing everything in his power to pressure her to do what he wants.
He believed absolutely everything. Not even one question. He gave me the support that no one else did.
Oh, how sweet, Wani. But precisely that's the problem, right? And I don't understand why you cry. Is it because of the article?
Yeah, that too. The whole office will gossip about me the entire day.
And who cares? If you could handle the kids from school who you've known all your life, then who cares what these people think, please? Oh, Wani, what happened? What did I say now?
No, it's not you. It's what he didn't say, Brandy.
No, I don't get it, Juana. The man behaves like a saint and here you are crying.
Brandy, because I thought that...
he was going to react differently. You see, that at least he would feel something like maybe anger, like a scare. I don't know, or maybe a little jealous, something inside. Those things men feel. I don't know. Oh, I really don't know. But nothing, Brandy, nothing. He was just standing there calmly giving me his support. He was like a father, like my uncle, like Titi. Huh? Now I swear that I realize how absurd and how childish this feeling I have for him is. I feel like I've never met a man like him before. You're nuts. What happened between you two? And to top it all, he has to be that girl's uncle, that Juana. By the way, she's not planning to come and see me. Look, I thought that when I finally told Mauricio everything, he was going to send me to hell and fire me. But I don't know. It's like, well, you'll find this strange. I think that he's happy that I'm pregnant, you know?
Oh, Juana, what are you saying? Stop making up
No, Brandy, listen, I'm serious, okay? I think that, well, imagine that since he can't have any children, well, when it happens to someone who's close to him or that he likes, that man gets very happy. Are you all very sure of what you're saying?
Saying is believing, my commandant. Here it is. Say it, read it, and believe it.
Anna, are you okay?
Oh yes, everything is fine. This class is really tough, huh?
That's how it always is at the beginning. What matters is that you don't give up.
Oh no, I can't abandon it. In fact, I'll tell you something. When I set a goal in mind, I stick to it, no matter how long it takes.
Well, don't overdo it. Just take it slowly and that's it.
No, I can't go slowly. I have to go fast and learn quickly. Because I'm going against the clock and I don't have time. And I'm not saying it just because of my age.
Please, Anna, what age?
The age that I am. This place is filled with young boys and girls, Carlos. Besides, when you're 20 years old, things are much easier.
Anna, please don't use age as an excuse. You're in better physical condition than most people here.
You think so?
Yes, I do. So much that for me, you're the youngest here.
Imagine this. What a lovely woman. First she's all over me, and then she ignores me.
Now that's what I like.
What's that?
That? Women who conserve their feminism. You know, just like you touching your lips on your little mirror.
Oh, instructor, please.
My name is not instructor. My name is Carlos.
Okay, Carlos. Carlos, you're very nice, you know.
I have an idea. Are you thirsty?
Well, I just left my bottle of water in my locker, but...
Why don't you accept an invitation from me to go have a juice or something?
Calm down, Juana. Relax, like if nothing happened, okay?
Oh, you were lied to, little girl. I say no one can ever believe men.
Next time, have safe sex. No one gets pregnant through the internet.
I read you perfectly well, Miss Goody Two Shoes. I didn't believe your innocent act.
Isn't she ashamed?
Could she be good in bed?
Pregnant at 17?
My goodness, at what age did she start enjoying that thing?
And I believed in you, Juana. I believed in you so much.
Juana, I need to talk to you. Please follow me to my office.
You are a coward, Mauricio. You should have told her that you are the father of the child she's expecting. But how can I tell her without her hating me? Without her rejecting and running away from me? Come in.
Mauricio, my brother.
Sit down, Amado.
Do you have a minute for me?
Would you like something?
No. I imagine that you know already. I just wanted to verify.
Verify what?
What was published about son?
Juana.
Yes, right. Juana. The virgin that is pregnant.
I'm sorry if I made you wait. It's just that Mr. Mauricio called me into his office to talk to me.
That's fine, don't worry.
My uncle insisted on coming to the office with me because he wanted to talk to my immediate boss, which is you. I don't know if at the end he will...
Yes, I already spoke to him. Now I want to talk to you.
Me? Yes, I imagine that. Today, I'm the main topic of the office.
Tell me something, Juana. What's in the newspaper? Is it true? Is it true?
True? I don't know, miss. It's half true, yes.
How is that possible, Juana?
Well, just that I don't do miracles. That's a lie. But about the pregnancy? Yes, it's true, I'm pregnant.
So, now Juana's pregnancy is everyone's topic? And she kept that secret so well.
If you know she kept it a secret, then it means you knew about it.
Me? No. I just found out through her.
Yes, I imagine that to cover her back, she came running to tell the boss.
Maybe, who knows? I'm not sure, but that could be.
Oh my, Mauricio. You defend her at all costs. You really surprise me.
I don't think I need to defend her, Mando. Is it a crime to be pregnant?
No, of course not. Of course not. But, to tell a lie about that to gain an opportunity is close to it.
Well, at the end of it all, to her, it's personal.
Definitely, my brother. And definitely, I don't understand your fascination with that girl. Something very strong must draw you to her. Something personal, like you say, which we shouldn't get involved in, right?
I already knew that I was pregnant when I came to work here. In fact, that's why I asked for a job from Mr. Mauricio. Because I'm desperate, I need the money. And you know, everything costs money, you know. The crib, diapers, doctors, and...
The problem here is, Juana, when a woman as young as you, men will say all kinds of nice things, words that they don't even mean, just to get you into bed, and then the whole thing changes.
Of course, yes.
But the truth is, Juana, that most men, or most of them at least, are very irresponsible. They insist until they get what they want, and sometimes they don't even remember you. Wasn't that what happened to you, Juana?
I wouldn't like to get into that, please. Forgive me.
I understand.
Listen, I was going to tell the truth. When my month of trial was over here, I was going to be honest, and you have to believe me, Mum. Please, I'm being sincere.
Of course, Juana, of course. Look, I'm not your enemy and I don't know. I don't think that women should be discriminated just because they are pregnant. Of course, it's not right.
Do you have children?
No.
That's why you've come so far, right? I would have liked to also have built my future until, well, but I don't think that being pregnant is an impediment to taking pictures, right? Because I have felt very well since I got pregnant. Sometimes I even forget that I'm pregnant.
Yes, but that's because you're just at the beginning of it. And I don't think it's a huge impediment. Now tell me. Does Mauricio have any idea at all that you're pregnant?
Yes, I told him everything.
Call me suspicious, but I do know you very well, David, huh? Are you going to tell me that you didn't have anything doing with Juana the Virgin?
Oh, you've got such a dirty mind.
Yes, I'm proud of it, my dear. Could it be that you're washing your hands off this, or are you concerned that we suspect that the package belongs to you, huh?
I have told you, Amando, I didn't know she was pregnant when she started work here.
I don't know, because you're such a good doer and such a softie that this can be one of those cases.
Well, I wanted to help her, I won't deny that. But I never would have offered her the position if I didn't know that she was a good photographer.
Fine, man. I believe you. Relax. In fact, you should thank God that you had nothing doing with her, because she would have stuck that baby on you.
Don't refer to her baby in that fashion.
Hey, what happened now? Now you get offended? You have nothing to do with that pregnancy.
So, what happened? Tell me, how did it go?
Randy, don't you work? Don't you have anything to do? You can't be on top of me all day, dear. You have to go and work.
But you're
go on.
so ungrateful. Don't change the subject now, Wani, please. I almost had a heart attack waiting here for you.
An attack? I was going to have an attack when I saw all those people watching me like... Oh, Brandy. They were gossiping, right? They were saying all kinds of things about me. They were gossiping hard, yes or no, huh?
Wani, don't pay any attention to them.
How can I ignore it, Brandy? Please. Well, I tell you that I took a deep breath and applied your advice. Well, in any case, if I was able to handle my schoolmates, why can't I handle this bunch? Of course. Oh my God, but I could hear everything that they were saying in their heads, every thought they had. I could.
Heard all their thoughts. But Wani, what's this? Do you not read people's minds?
Well, I imagined it really. I didn't hear them literally, no.
Let me tell you something. You have to control your imagination because lately you've become so creative. Either you control yourself or you go crazy.
That must be the pregnancy, right? The hormones. You told me that yourself, huh?
Oh, please. If you're going to listen to me, Wani, then you're in trouble. I have to go back to work, so please tell me what happened with Enriqueta. Did she fire you or not?
A story about a virgin young woman who is pregnant and lives in a neighborhood called Forgotten and who performs miracles. This is too good,
yes,
Popeye.
That's great. Go for it. This is the story.
Bye. Have a good day.
Alfredo, is it my idea or your dad seems worried lately?
Who knows, BB?
Look, I've got 3 copies.
Let me see.
These copies are the late ones.
What's in this paper that's so important to you all?
Oh gosh, you're so terrible. How can you scare me like this? I'm not well to take all these things, Wani, please. Can you imagine what I felt when I saw that face of desperation? I said to myself, she's fired.
No. I love it when you fuss about me.
Oh, yes, no. But don't you ever count on this because it's killing me, Wani.
Oh, I have to go and take pictures for Popeye's article and I don't know where that place...
The chefs?
Yes.
No, I saw the schedule. That's in a restaurant nearby here.
Oh, okay. Tell me where it is. You know what? I feel that Mauricio and Enriqueta are giving me a great opportunity by not firing me. Well, because I was not honest with them from the beginning. Now I have to prove how good I am. Let's see what I can do.
And Juana, why don't you wait for me to finish so I can go with you?
No, dear. You just stay here and work, and I'll go and do that quickly. Now I have to struggle, Brandy. I still haven't learned to give up. No, my God, no.
I don't know what's wrong with Papa. He doesn't want to do it. But Alfredo, don't you think this is a wonderful topic for an article?
Of course, because are there many pregnant girls that perform miracles, Popeye? No, right? Therefore, this is an article that you can let pass, brother.
I don't know. I find it to be too delicate. Besides, Juana is a co-worker. Well, first, let's ask her if she agrees to this.
Of course she would agree. If she wouldn't, do you think she would have allowed this photograph to be taken?
Sure.
I don't really know why you all argue this, Why don't you all go to Mauricio's office and propose to him the idea of this article, which is very good, huh?
Just do it.
Think so?
Of course, Papa.
Okay, good.
Come on, let's do it. Let's go.
Incredible how these people take the slightest news and squeeze every aspect of it. Of course, in this case it's not the slightest news. Besides, in the end, she's the only one to blame for the biggest gossip in the world. Juana is to blame for not being honest.
Dora, could you do me a favor, please? If anyone calls from my home, please tell them that I went to take some pictures. I'll be back soon, okay? Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll tell them.
Mr. Alfredo, your call is through. Your sister is on the line.
Thank you, milady.
Yes, brother, tell me.
Dear sister, if this was your idea, it's wonderful. The thing with the paper is too good.
Newspaper? What newspaper?
What? You are not behind this?
What do you mean, Alfredo? Explain, because I don't understand.
Well, your husband's photographer is on the front page. She came out in the newspaper, Carlota. Not only is she pregnant, but she also proclaims she's a virgin.
Why don't you get mad at me? Why don't you get mad like I thought that you would? Don't you hear me? I'm telling you that I'm pregnant. You don't understand. Aren't you going to ask me if I went to bed with a man or didn't? You're acting like a priest. Yes, you are.
Tell me, would you rather that I doubt your word?
No. No, of course not. I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. Why say what I want when everything that happens to me is what I don't want? Aren't you going to ask me how, huh? Aren't you going to ask me how I got pregnant, huh? Don't you want to know, huh? Huh? Don't you want to know how I became pregnant still a virgin? Because you don't think I'm making this up, do you?
No. You don't know what I'm thinking.
Well, the place was such a mess. There were all these people, a bunch of women who wanted to know if they were going in or not. I should have been more alert.
Why?
Well, to be very honest, Mauricio, when you go to the doctors, you can't be thinking that you're going on a pleasure trip. You have to be more alert.
Yes, but I'm sure that what happened to you was not your fault.
You still don't know what happened to me.
Well, that is true, but whatever it was, it did happen, right?
Well, finally, it was my turn. And I went in together with this woman and the nurse. The nurse tripped and the files fell on the floor. They got mixed up. When the doctor came in, I thought I thought that, well, since I...
No, I'm not Virgin Mary or anything like that, but I didn't do anything for this to happen to me. I swear I didn't.
But if you don't want to, you don't need to go into details, Juana. What for?
What do you mean, what for? Because I care, because to me it's important to clear this up with you, understand? Listen, since this happened to me, I have never felt such embarrassment with anyone, not even with my own grandma, because I wanted to be able to hold my head up high. Because I had nothing to be embarrassed about, because I didn't feel guilty about anything. But with you, it's different. With you, I feel the need to clear myself and clear things up with you because I don't want you to be different with me. I need to tell you what happened to me.
Juana.
No, please, let me, please. I need to explain things to you, to tell you how all this happened to me. How I got pregnant. I really need to see myself clean and pure in your eyes, you see? If not, then I would know that I lost it all.
Well, at this moment is the virgin girl herself, who is inside there right now talking to my boss in his office.
Gee, and do you think Mauricio already knows about?
Oh boy, come on, don't pretend with me now, because I know you well. What's the gossip now?
I was just going for an appointment with a gynecologist.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I have to.
It's okay. I told you I would listen to you, so don't feel bad. Tell me.
Well, my mom gave me the name of the doctor. Dr. Pisate. It's a gynecological center, like a private clinic. I had never been there before. Oh, I didn't know him. I thought the doctor that came in was the right one, the one that was going to see me. Are you following, or did I lose you already?
I follow.
Well, it turns out that the doctor that was to examine me, well, I don't know what the exam it was, or exactly what it entailed, because it was the first time that I went to a place like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the doctor was in a hurry. I don't know, like he had an emergency somewhere else. Something was wrong with him. Well, that's when it all happened. It wasn't a normal gynecological exam. But he inseminated me.